Hi guys, so for today's video I am doing a draw this again challenge thing. I wanted to redraw a not even that old Fruits Basket fan art I did. The original one I made in just October of last year, and because today is the first day of Halloween, it is October 1st today, and if you don't think it's the first day of Halloween then you're absolutely wrong. I wanted to do some Halloween art. So I started rereading Fruits Basket last night, actually, so I wanted to do a little bit of Fruits Basket fan art. And I think redrawing something you've drawn in the past is a really fun thing to do, and you can see where you've improved, where you've stayed the same, what's changed in your art style, and especially the piece. It's really weird because, like, when I look back at pieces just from last year, I feel like I haven't really improved, or my art style has not changed too much, but going through and just doing the sketch alone, there's a lot of things I did differently, and there's a lot that has obviously changed. Also, I am sorry that you can see all my Copic markers jiggling throughout like the entirety of this video, basically. The desk I work on for my videos is a very cheap desk that I've had since I was probably around the age of 10, and it does not obviously want to stay still, so please excuse the fact that the markers jiggle throughout the entire video. But aside from that, I had a lot of fun doing this. I don't use my Copic markers as often as I'd like to, simply because I do most of my art from my bed, and the Copic case is kind of a pain in the butt. And also, oh my gosh, I cannot tell you guys how many times I have opened the case upside down. So the bottom of it has like they have spots to hold the markers in place, and the top has the same thing, but they're removable. And so there's been many a times at which I thought I had been opening it from the top, but I actually took the bottom off, and then I had to completely reorganize this case, which it's not super organized. It's organized by the rainbow, and they're all like light colors are together basically. But it's, oh my gosh, it's a pain in the butt. I've done it probably 5 times, and I haven't even had this marker case for that long, and I don't even use my Copics as often as like I used to. I used to pretty much solely use Copic markers to color stuff, but then I got really into watercolor, and I have kind of neglected my Copics, but I love using them. I like the way they look. They just take a long time, and I have kind of gotten over feeling guilty for using them, because now I can afford to buy refills and stuff, so that's good at least. But for this piece, as you can tell, it's Toru and Kyo from Fruits Basket, and they are dressed up for Halloween. And last year, these are the same outfits I put them in last year. So Toru is a cat because if there was a year of the cat fan club, she would be the leader of that, so I feel like it is very fitting that she would be dressed as a cat for Halloween, and specifically an orange cat. And then Kyo is a vampire because vampires stereotypically I feel like are very angsty, and that fits his personality. So that's my decision making behind that one. I did keep pretty much the character design and the theme of this entire thing very similar from my old drawing. I really liked the way it looked, so I didn't want to mess with the pose too much. And I tried to keep it like the same size, but I do draw a lot bigger now than I did back then. Like, her head in the sketch, it started off like half the size that it ended up being. I don't know why I do that. But something I have been trying really hard to do is not make the heads humongous. I mentioned that in a past video that I don't know what's going on lately, but I've been drawing heads big lately. And recently that's mellowed out. Also, Aslan, my cat, was on my desk for a huge portion of this video. Recently, he's like to pop in and just stomp on my stuff in my videos, which I'm cool with, as long as it's not watercolor. But he definitely liked hanging around on my desk and on top of my sketchbook for this video. And he's a dork, and like, if I'm using a pencil or something, he thinks it's a toy, so he tries to bite it, which is obnoxious, but it's really cute. But at the same time, it's kind of annoying sometimes. But it was not this bad in this video. He tried to go after the very thin pencil that I outlined with, and the white gel pen I used too. So that's a thing that happened. Thanks, Aslan. But to be honest, he's the star of the show, so like, you guys probably wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him, and I don't blame you. He is a very wonderful cat, and I love him with all of my heart. Anywho, so I really enjoy how this turned out, and like I said, it's such a cool thing to do, to redraw old art. I would highly, highly recommend it. It's just really nice to see how far you've come, what you want to improve on, and it's just kind of a confidence boost when you redraw something and it's better than the old one. And it doesn't matter if it's 6 months ago, if it's a year ago, if it's 10 years ago. Redrawing stuff is really cool to see how far you've come as an artist. So I like doing it, and plus it's something really nice to do if you have art block or something. It gives you something to draw at least, so you kind of have an idea of what you want to do. But that is pretty much it for this drawing. I kept it pretty simple. I don't like doing backgrounds or anything behind characters. Like, the candy corn is as crazy as we're gonna get. But I really like how this page turned out. Fruits Basket is very, very near and dear to me. I love it with all of my heart. It was like the real first anime that I watched, which the manga is way better than the anime, but that's not what this video is about, so we're not gonna go into that. But if you haven't seen or read Fruits Basket, which I would really recommend reading it, and like, you can watch it too, but read it. If you haven't done that, you should. It's really good. It's wonderful. It's really cute. It's very sweet. Ugh, my heart. It's like emotionally painful. It takes a toll on you. It's good though. I don't want to spoil anything. It's good. Read it, watch it. If you've already done it, do it again. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see ya in the next one. And probably with my cat too, because he's been liking to make appearances lately. So stay tuned for that.